All right, everyone. So let's talk about Terra Luna Classic. Just 11 days in MXC Global has actually burned 1 billion. But let's talk about another thing today, and that is the response that there has been a lot of drama behind. Be sure to smash that like button. Luna Classic blockchain is completely independent of Terraform Labs as indicated by the Terra Rebel team. A lot of people were saying that the Terraform Labs, or TFL, is now going to disband. Luna Classic could be the greatest comeback in crypto history. Can't wait for the bull market to start. So the quick update, EKEY826, the classic core developer team of Terra Rebels, actually did indicate something. The blockchain itself is running completely independent of Terra Foundation Luna. So that is the one that worked on Luna 2, and that is the one that worked on Luna Classic before. But what they're trying to say is that Terra Rebels has worked on something on a blockchain that is self-sustaining. It doesn't need anything. It has the validators. The validators are basically a group of community of people who are working on keeping the blockchain alive. Interfacing with the blockchain without using the command line requires some tooling that uses Terra Foundation L resources, which they have worked on. So if they want to work and continue working on the blockchain, they have to do a few things correct. We're working on this independence. Reality is all Terra Foundation Luna stuff. We're wiped out. We would be fine. It would just be inconvenient for a lot of people, but the assets would be safe and the blockchain would continue to run. So that being said, what we're seeing right now is that if a lot of people are saying Terra Classic is dead, this basically dropped the price for half of the price. Okay, so this dropped Luna Classic to from 0.005 to 0.00025. So that's the half of it. You know, the whales sold or whales panicked because there has been a lot of allegations on what's happening in Korea with the old Terra team. And Terra Rebels are the one to take the hit on it. That all Terra Foundation stuff were wiped out if, you know, everyone from the Luna 2.0 team and not from the Terra Rebels. So you have to think of this. We have Terra Rebels, which has started and revived the Terra Luna Classic chain. And we have Luna 2. So that's the team that's now, you know, that worked previously on Luna, now called Luna Classic, and now moved on to Luna 2.0. And people were saying Luna 2.0 is going to be in a bit of a trouble. So why should I be in Luna Classic? It would just be convenient for a lot of people, but the assets would be safe and the blockchain would continue to run. And that's what I love to see. I love seeing the Terra Luna Classic being decentralized, only being worked on by validators, which is what it needs to be done. So in the end, Terra Foundation is safe, and Terra Luna Classic is safe by the Terra Rebels team. It would be harder to work on some things, but it wouldn't be impossible. And they even said they're working on fixing this. So that being said, what I do hope in the future is Terra Rebels and Terra Luna Classic can have so many apps that it doesn't even need a team behind it, that it's developing itself. That's when it truly becomes, you know, like Ethereum, which Ethereum, yeah, it still has developers, but over time, it will have so many apps, so many platforms that, you know, it could be working on itself. It could be updated by itself, or by other developers, by a group of developers, you know, and passing along the heritage. But that's the big factor behind it. There's a lot of news that could happen in the next few days for Terra Luna Classic. We still haven't gotten to the burns yet, which will be burning billions. So that's why I don't think Terra Luna Classic is gone. If you guys want more content like this, be sure to smash that like button. Keep you guys updated with more news. Until next time, peace everyone.